Welcome to this Greg's Bass Shed lesson. In this video we're going to look at the minor pentatonic scale, and I'm going to show you how we can play this essential shape in different places along the fretboard. In this lesson I'm going to take the G minor pentatonic scale and I'm going to show you 3 positions that you can play it on the bass. I'm then going to show you a great sounding minor pentatonic lick that uses the notes from the pentatonic scale in these different positions. When learning scales on the bass, it's really important that you don't just play the scale in one position. You should try them in lots of different positions. This will help you when you want to get creative with your bass lines, and when you want to kind of make up a lick or a feel. If you know the different positions, then you'll be able to kind of have these shapes and these notes under your fingers, and you'll be able to pick notes that sound great every time. An added bonus to learning scales in different positions is when you come to learn bass lines or transcribe bass lines, then you'll be able to hear these shapes a lot more quickly, and they'll be under your fingers, so when you hear a certain line you kind of naturally go to these positions. And also pentatonic scales are used all the time in bass lines, so they're really great scales to learn. For this lesson, as I said, we're going to play the G minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to play it in 3 different positions and 2 octaves for each position. Now, 2 octaves just means you get one scale and you add the next one on top, so you play it over 2 octaves, and an octave means 8 notes. Make sure when you're running through these scales that you play the correct position each time. So you can get the free PDF below by clicking the link in the description. I've got tab and standard notation, and you'll see all the different positions there. So it's important that you learn each one properly. I'm now going to play you the first position for G minor pentatonic. For all 3 of these positions we start with our first finger on G, the 3rd fret of the E string. Okay, so this position we start G, B flat, so 1 and 4, and then the A string C and D, so 3 and 5, and then we play F and G, 3 and 5 again, but jump to your first finger, and we play B flat 8, and then on the G string C and D, so that's 5 and 7, and then we play F and G 10, 12. Okay, so I'll play that slowly. And then back down. Okay, so sometimes it's hard to remember what to play on the way back down, so I suggest just learn it on the way up really well and then try and remember it on the way down. So I'll play it again. Okay, so that's position 1. Now I'll play you position 2. So this one starts the same way, and then when we come to here we jump with our first finger to D. Okay, so we've got G, B flat, and then on the A string, C, jump to D with your first finger, D, F, G, B flat, jump with your first finger, C, D, F, G. Okay, I'll play that going up and down. So it's good to learn the notes and also to learn the shapes, because once you've learned these shapes you can take them starting on any root note. So it's great to kind of learn shapes. Some people say, oh, I should just learn the notes, but learn them both basically. So shapes are really handy. I still think of shapes when I'm playing licks and things like that, as you'll see later on in the lesson. Okay, and I'll show you the 3rd position. So remember, all 3 of these positions have exactly the same notes, so we're just playing them in different places on the bass. So I'll play you position 3. This one involves quite a lot of jumping, so we start the same way for the first two notes, G, B flat, and then we jump here to C, and then D, F, G, B flat, and then we jump with our first finger, C, D, F, G. Okay, I'll play that again. Jump, jump. So you'll notice like we play certain parts of the scale the same in different positions. So that's the kind of the top bit there. That's the same as position 2, okay, but we're just starting in a different way. So I'll play it ascending and descending. So make sure that you practice all 3 of these positions. Remember, they're on the PDF, you can get that below. So just play them really slowly. Remember that it's the same scale, the same notes, we're just playing it in different places on the bass. I haven't put a tempo on the PDF because really you can play these scales at any speed, but if you're playing them fast, then make sure you keep your hand really relaxed. If you're enjoying this lesson, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking the red subscribe button there, and also click the bell and you'll get notified of all my new lessons. I'm now going to show you the pentatonic lick. So I composed this from the notes of the minor pentatonic scale. So I'll just kind of play something that I'd throw in if I was playing a bass line and playing a chord of G. Okay, so this is on the PDF as well, so I'm going to play that for you now. So you've probably noticed that I'm kind of combining the different positions of the pentatonic scale. So we start up here first. Okay, so we've got C, D, F, and we're doing a slide here. And we're kind of doing 3 notes to each beat mostly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when you've got the line there, you're doing a slide. So, and then we've got D, C, B flat. Okay, so a slide down. So, and then carry on. C, B flat, G, F, D, F. Okay, so we're kind of using these notes. Remember the 3rd position? Okay, it's just those notes there, so that's the first bit, the first bar. And then we've got, okay, just those notes again, F, G, B flat, C. And then this bit here. So we've got C, D, C, B flat, C, G, okay? That's the first position there. Okay. And we shift down because it's a bit easier to play in that position. So I'll play the whole thing slowly. Okay, so you can get that all from the PDF. So that's just to give you a sample of how you can construct a lick just out of the notes from the pentatonic scale. So have a play around with that. There's loads of ways to kind of play that lick, really. You can kind of mess around, take segments of it, little bits of it, keep it half a bar long. But that hopefully illustrates the point to you, and also the importance of learning the scale in different positions. So kind of have a good look at that lick down the PDF and see how it relates to the different positions of the scales. Well, that's it for the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you please like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build up my subscribers, so do that and then click the bell as well. And if you feel that you got value out of this lesson, then you can always buy me a coffee. So the link's here at the bottom of the video, or if you want to click on a link, you can do that in the description. So have a look down there. There's loads of different links there to different my courses, books, other free PDFs and videos, so take a look at the description. Also, please leave me a comment. Let me know how you got on with the lesson. If there's any other scales you want me to look at, if you want me to focus more on the pentatonics, just let me know there. I'll make sure that I check all my messages, so I'll reply to you there. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you very soon in the next video.